6, we are looking at two different sine functions, and we're going to find the amplitude and period of each function. I'm going to do the amplitude for both right away. So amplitude, you're always looking for that value that's in front of your sine or cosine. So amplitude here, we get 4. Amplitude here is going to be 2. Next is the period. Common mistake is just to take this b value right here, 2, and put our period as 2. Well, this 2 is representing how many cycles there are between 0 and 2 pi. So we have to take 2 pi divided by b to find out what the period length is, because we know how many cycles there are between 0 and 2 pi. We got to divide that out to figure out, well, how long is one cycle, which is the definition of a period. 2 pi over 2, the 2's will cancel out. We're left with just pi. So when we graph that, we would see one cycle go a length of pi units. Part 2, again, 4 is not your period. That's the amount of cycles between 0 and 2 pi. So you're going to take 2 pi over 4, which 2 doesn't divide into 4 to reduce to an integer, but we can simplify that fraction. That would be 1/2, or we could write that as pi over 2. So since there's 4 cycles between 0 and 2 pi, each cycle has a length of just 1/2 pi. So if you take 2 divided by 4, it gives you 1/2. So keep working on that. It is a common mistake to take the b value, put it as period, but you can always find your period by taking 2 pi over b. You can always find your b by taking 2 pi over the period. Those are the two calculations that you can make to go between those two values.